Now to a story that will be your heart squeeze of the morning. KSL's Shara Park recently caught up with a bus driver who goes out of her way to help a little girl on her route. Take a look.
I already made my bed.
Each morning, 11-year-old Isabella Peary gets ready on her own. Her father leaves for work early, and her mother...
She passed away 2 years ago.
...died after years of battling a rare illness.
She's never sad, always happy.
Over the years, Isabella's father has taught her to take care of herself. But there is one area that is difficult for most dads: hair.
I originally just gave her a crew cut because I didn't know how, and it was all tangled, and I couldn't get it out for anything.
For a long time, it was a quick brush, a ponytail, and then off to school. But a few months ago, something happened. Better yet, someone happened.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, how are you?
Isabella's bus driver, Tracy Dean.
You treat them like your own kids, you know?
One morning, as the kids were getting off the bus,
Have a good day. See ya.
Isabella noticed Tracy fixing a classmate's braid and got the courage to ask if she would braid her hair too. Now, Tracy styles each girl's hair almost every morning.
Want to hold that braid? 7 years ago, I found out I had breast cancer, and that's one of the things that went through my head is who's gonna take care of my little ones. Not that my husband couldn't do it, but that's what moms do. They do their kids' hair.
It makes me feel like she's a mom pretty much to me. And it makes me really excited for the next day to see what she does.
Okay, you look beautiful.
I just noticed her head was a little higher that morning and she had a little more of a step.
Tracy didn't have to step up, but when she stepped up to help out, I was amazed.
Shara shared that story as part of the KSL High Five series. We had to pull her in for some on-the-ground, just behind-the-scenes feedback, because I think every mom watching that, your heart just, it's just a squeeze.
Between Tracy and I on the bus, we were literally trying to hold back tears because I asked her, I said, you know, sitting here doing this, like, what goes through your mind? And she just, I mean, holding back tears going, I just think, what would it be like for my daughter if she didn't have a mom here? Yeah. And she is a grandma, so she has grandkids. She braids hair every morning. And so for her, she's like, okay, we'll just keep going.
You were able to hook them up with just some boost to their day as well.
Yeah, and we gave them gift cards just to say thank you, and then we gave a gift card to Isabella and her dad so they can go on a daddy-daughter date. But I have to tell you, when I was at her house, we sat down, she wanted to show me the polar bears at the Hogle Zoo because she's never been to the zoo. And I just have to give a shout out to the zoo because I came back to the studio and I was in tears, and I called up to the zoo and said, I have a little girl, we need to get up there. And they said, not a problem.
Awesome.
They gave me a big old plush polar bear and tickets. She doesn't even know, I haven't given it to her yet. And tickets to the zoo for her and her dad and her brother. So everybody's been so sweet to continue this on.
You know what I love? I'm kind of in this moment where I'm totally smitten with simple stories. And as storytellers and journalists, we cover stories that are big and small. And the big stories inspire. They totally do. Small, simple stories like this motivate, don't you think?
Yes.
You keep thinking, what could I do? Like Tracy, how could I step up and help in little ways?
And this was a small act of service, but think about the difference it will make in her life. You and I both work, and we know what it's like to leave our husbands at home doing hair. I always tease that my daughter looks like a chicken half the time when I pick her up, but bless my husband's heart, he tries so hard to do her hair. Yeah. And for a little girl, that's important, and Tracy knows that, and she thought, hey, this is something I can do. And it really does inspire others to think, what can I do? What simple thing can I do to make somebody else's life better?
How can I step forward and be that force? It's a darling story. So sweet. Thank you for letting us share it here, too. We appreciate it.
Yeah.